So the first marker that I'm going to be talking about in this video is the Promarkers. These are made by Letraset. They come in 148 colours. These were actually the first ever markers that I owned. I got these when I was about 13. They are pretty cheap as far as markers go, and they're really good quality for what you pay. On the website, for a single marker it's £2.50, for a 12 set it's £24, but I've seen 12 sets for about £12 in other places. You don't get a brush tip, but you get a bullet nib and a chisel nib, and you can actually buy an extra ultra fine nib which you put over the bullet nib, and it basically turns it into like a fine liner, so that's pretty handy. The ink itself is fairly pigmented, it blends well because it's an alcohol based marker, and yeah, it's a very good marker and I think it's a very good alternative to Copics. The Graphit Markers, just like the Promarkers, have a bullet nib and a chisel nib, but you can actually purchase brush nibs that you replace the other nibs with, so you can have it as a brush pen, like a Copic. Now, these Graphit Markers come in 176 colours. I was looking on Amazon and I saw that you could get individual markers for £2.50, and you can also get sets of 12 for £28. Now, I was at a Comic Con when I bought my Graphit Markers, and I bought a set of, I think I got 2 packs of 24, so 48 markers for £100. They are very good quality markers. They're alcohol based inks again, so they blend very well. They are a good alternative to Copic markers. The final alternative that I'm going to be talking about in this video are Prismacolor Markers. Now, the markers that I have a brush tip and a bullet tip, but you can also get other ones that have a bullet tip and a chisel tip if you would prefer. So you can get a set of 24 for £59.36. There are 200 available colours, so there's lots to choose from. And this has got to be my favourite out of all of these alternatives, simply because they are so pigmented and they blend very well. I think the fact that they have a brush tip makes it easier to blend them than the other two markers that I spoke about in this video. So I definitely think that these are an ideal alternative to Copic markers. I really hope that this video was somewhat informative for you. I really wanted to share some of my own Copic marker alternatives, because I know it's pretty hard to save up the money to get Copic markers, and sometimes you might just be looking for a cheap alternative. So I hope the video provided information that you needed for that. I know there's other videos on YouTube on Copic marker alternatives, and I'll be linking some of the ones that have inspired me to make this video in the description.